to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Gym Rat's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels, we did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Welcome inside Leo High School for Indiana High School basketball action. Tonight we've got a boys contest featuring the visiting Southside Archers and the home Leo Lions. My name is Joe Hacker. I'll be calling your play-by-play tonight. Alongside me on the camera and providing color commentary tonight will be Brandon Porter. But before we get into the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show here on SumCitySports.com, we'll go ahead and thank some of our sponsors that allow us to come out here and do these games so often for you. First, we'll start off with the Big Eyed Fish. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions and enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with the over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, and reliable. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes to stop by a branch today. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenweilerContracting.com for more. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board, and together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. iCryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you? Whether it's expunging your criminal record or helping to get your driver's license reinstated, Jolie Law Firm is your answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout the Northeast Indiana area. And last but certainly not least, our title sponsor, Parkview Sports Medicine. It is game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. All right, as I said tonight, the Southside Archers getting their 2021-22 season underway against the Leo Lions, coming off of their state championship run last year. They're already 1-0 with the win over Concordia earlier this week. But we'll start on the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show with the Archers from Southside. Now, a couple of their key players, you got to start with Ashton Johnson, 14.8 points per game a year ago, leading the team. He also shot 33% from beyond the arc, 105 three-pointers attempted, draining 33% of those, and he's also money from the charity stripe, 85%. Rounding it out, Jalen Lattimore, of course, the star football player. He can get it done on the hardwood as well. 10 points per game, 6.1 boards per game. That led the team last year, and a 47% field goal percentage. So he knows how to knock them down. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Southside Archers tonight will be LaMontrell Manning, Marion Washington. Two other big players stepping up this season for the Southside Archers. Last year, speaking of which, 8-14 season for the Archers, 5-4 in the SAC, so about as middle of the SAC as you can get. Didn't go their way in non-conference action and did not go their way in sectionals. They lost to the Homestead Spartans, who were en route to a one-loss season, spent a lot of the season ranked as number 1, undefeated in the regular season before falling, I believe it was in the regionals last year. So Southside, looking to improve as we get into conference play, starting here in another couple of weeks, I should say, on the boys' sides of things. And the next game will actually be conference play for the Archers. That's still 2 weeks away. So Southside getting a late start to the season, and then after tonight, they'll have a long time to think about whatever happens here. They'll take on Northside on December 10th to open conference play. That is a good Northside Archers team this year. But that is the Southside Archers. That's the skinny on them. They're coached by J.J. Foster in his 5th year at the school. He's 39-49. Now moving over to the home team tonight, it's the Leo Lions. State runners-up from a season ago. Lost some players. Their key player, leading scorer Blake Davison, graduating last year. So looking to fill that gap this year, but they're helped by the transfer in from Elevation Prep of Cademan Bontrager. He fills that hole down low with his loss of Zach Troyer, another player who graduated this past season from that state runner-up team. As I said, he is a terrific player, transferring over after spending last year at Elevation Prep trying out the private school route for a year, and he showed you what he can do on Tuesday night against Concordia. That was Wednesday night, I believe. But Bontrager, in his Leo debut, 20 points, 8 of 13 from 2. Didn't shoot the 3 ball, but a solid 4 of 7 as well from the line. Played just about 29 minutes of that contest. And speaking of other players that scored 20 points in that game, DJ Allen, another stud for the Lions, the Rutgers football commit. He's a returning player, 12.9 points per game last season, 7.7 rebounds. He'll be filling that void down low as well. DJ Allen, a big kid, and so they will look to find him inside tonight. I am sure about that. And on the point this year, it's going to be Aiden Rubel taking over the duties after splitting it last year with Blake Davison. He led the team in assists while splitting that time, and so looking to grow that this year. We'll take a look at his stats from this past week's contest. 6 points on the night for him and about 5 assists to go along with it. But one of the players that was a little bit of a coming out party for them, Brody Heitschuh is another one in the starting lineup tonight for the Leo Lions, but it was actually Trey Heitschuh who stepped up and went off for the Lions on Tuesday night. Trey Heitschuh dropping 18 points, 2 of 2 from 3, 4 of 5 on the 2-point line, 4 of 9 from the free throw line to go along with 3 steals. That led the team. So Trey Heitschuh, another one of these good players that we'll have to look out for tonight for the Leo Lions. As the school songs are getting away, the teams are taking a quick break. We'll continue on here on the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show. And rounding it out, another player worth a mention, especially, is Landon Livingston, another big presence down low for the Lions. A couple team-wide storylines we'll take a look at. The Leo Lions last year, not a great team from the free throw line, just hit 61% of their free throws last year, and that trend continued on Wednesday night. They made just 57.1% of their free throws in that narrow win over Concordia. So we'll see if they can get that up throughout the season, maybe help them out close some of these closer games. Last season, their record was 24-5. They cruised to a 7-0 NE8 championship. As I said, of course, that state finals game coming within 1 point. Lost that game 50-49, a absolute heartbreaker there for the Lions, looking to get back there to the championship game this season. So that will do it for the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show. We'll go ahead and step aside here on SummerCitySports.com. You're watching Indiana High School basketball.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level, catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I came into PSM my freshman year after volleyball. Just coming here just really improved mentally and physically. I brought in my strengths. I came in and I learned how to grow as an athlete. I mean, I've gotten stronger, sprint faster, get up higher. My jump has elevated. Working with Tyler, he built up my endurance for everything, whether it's in weights, sprints. All across the board, we just keep working, and I have athlete development at Warsaw High School that I go to, and so I send him my thing every day, and he changes what we do in here to adapt to what we do there. High school volleyball, when you can go up to 5 sets, being able to just outwork everybody and still being able to put in that 100% was huge for me. PSM performance definitely helped me mentally. I know I can beat out people, I know I can work for what I have, and I know I can even go to the next level on the court. Looking at college, I can put on it, I'm training at a college level. I mean, I come in here and I watch college athletes train. You have hockey players, soccer, you look around and you see every type you can. Just being able to see that level, and I know that I can reach that level as well. You gotta work to be the best, and that was just what I wanted to do. I knew that from a young age. I wanted to put in the work.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
All right, welcome back inside Leo High School. We'll go ahead and listen in for the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Thank you. And now for the starting lineups for tonight's featured matchup between the Archers of Southside High School and the Leo Lions. First, for the visitors from Southside. At forward, he's a 6'3" senior, number 0, Jalen Lattimore. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Lamontrell Manning. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 4, Derek Rue. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 11, Omarion Washington. And at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 23, Ashton Johnson. Head coach for the Archers, Mr. J.J. Foster, assisted by Vernon Johnson. And now for the starting lineup for your defending Class 3A semi-state champion, Leo Lions. At guard, he's a 6'3" senior, number 15, Xavier Middleton. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 23, Cody Aichu. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 25, Aiden Rubel. At forward, a 6'7" senior, number 34, Caitlin Bontrager. And at forward, a 6'7" senior, number 32, DJ Ellen. And in his 18th season as head coach at Leo, Mr. Kerry Cocktail, assisted by.
All right, there you have it. There are the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Everybody getting their final preparations in, making sure those jerseys are nice and tucked, and we will be ready to play basketball here shortly. Again, I'm Joe Hacker. I'll be calling your play-by-play tonight. Alongside me throughout the game on camera and color commentary is Brandon Porter. And we are ready to get our second game of the day underway. We had a couple of games earlier today for you on SummitCitySports.com. The Southside girls were in action earlier in a loss against the Harrison Raiders. And we will see if the boys can have a better result here as they get their season underway. And we are ready to go. Into the tip will be Rooch and Bontrager. And it'll be Leo starting things off in front of the home crowd. Aiden Rubel manning the point, bring this one across the timeline and get us started. This is Indiana High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters. There is no shot clock. In the corner now is Middleton. Comes back around to Rubel. Looking to move it back to Middleton. Rubel, 3 inside now for Bontrager. Dish to Allen. What a play. DJ Allen getting things started here for the Lions, as that's a 3-ball just short for the Archers. It's a rebound for Lattimore. And they'll settle things down. Roosh on the outside wing. Now up top for Manning. Looks to maybe drive. Gives it up and dishes over. Comes back to him now in the corner is Lattimore. Southside playing it patient right now. Down the far side, that's Ashton Johnson. Comes back out to Lattimore. A minute gone here in our first quarter. Southside, no hurry. There's the ball for Lattimore. Rebound and a foul for Rubel. That'll be the first team foul. That'll be on number 3, Lamontrell Manning.
Southside foul number 3, Manning. His first, team's first.
Southside coming out in the press. Not too aggressive, though. Leo able to get across the timeline. Almost on the steal is Johnson. Nearly a turnover there for the Lions. It comes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions.
3 tip passes there for the Archers. Almost got a steal. That one rolls out of bounds, and Leo will retain possession.
Yep, Leo able to get that one across the timeline, but like you said, Brandon, a couple of tips there from Southside, almost with the steal. As Rubel thinks about driving there, runs into a wall of Archers. Now coming up the floor is Washington. He'll put that one up himself, and a blocking foul is called. That one, I believe, is going to be on Middleton. And it'll be Washington going to the line. First one is money. And Washington goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Comes in to Haichu. Wide open is Rubel on the far side of the floor. He'll back it up. Allen now. Back out to Rubel. Haichu. Back to Rubel. Just playing catch for a second here at the top. Over to Haichu. A little bit of zone action, it looks like, here for the Archers. 3 ball on the way. Too strong. That was number 15, Xavier Middleton. Johnson puts it up. No good. On the rebound, that's Brody Haichu. Long pass for Allen. Tries to power his way down low into the post. Is fouled, and he'll go to the line. Foul on Lattimore. That'll be his first. Now it's Allen at the stripe. First one is short. So it'll be Allen going 0 for 2. Bringing it up the floor is Johnson. Looks to put Rubel on skates. Beautiful play. Just can't get the finish. Driving inside with the one-handed lay-in. Couldn't go. Now Middleton wide open for a 3. Too strong. Rebound by Johnson. Long stretch pass. And the finish there from number 11, Marion Washington. So Washington with the first 4 points of the game for the Archers. Leo gets it across the timeline. And coming out now to Haichu. Middleton able to get rid of that one through the double team. Now Haichu looking to get inside over to Rubel on the wing. We'll just slow things down. Pop it back out to Haichu down low for Allen. And DJ Allen able to put that one home.
Nice feed into the paint on that one.
Ashton Johnson brings the ball into the front court for the Archers. Tied up at 4, just a little bit less than half of our first quarter gone. 3 ball on the way there from Washington, no good. Allen now, Rubel thought about the 3, didn't take it. He's double teamed, he's gonna have to escape this one. Backed into the corner, he's able to get this one over to Allen. Little move there, off the rim, no good. Pops out to Brody Haichu. Now for Middleton, whistle blows. And we have a situation on the far side of the floor. That's an official's timeout. Unsure what the situation is over there. So for the time being, we are going to go ahead and step aside. It looks like the teams are going to their benches. This is Indiana High School Basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
All right, welcome back inside Leo High School. That situation seems to be resolved. It looked like a cheerleader that was down over on the far side, so not sure what happened there, but she was able to get up and make her way off the main gym floor. And so that one will be tossed into Trey Haichu now coming in. Coming off of his big performance on Tuesday night. He'll get down on the floor for it. Southside comes away with it. Lattimore to Washington. Good. Marion Washington with all 6 points so far for the Archers. Now Luke LaGrange checks in as well. Wide open on the far side is Haichu. No foul called on that hard contact. Comes back out. 3 ball on the way is short. That was Luke LaGrange. Still there. Allen with the putback attempt. No good. Now here comes Southside out the other way. Rooch. Now in the hands of Lamontrell Manning. The Rooch again. Up top for Washington. Over to Lattimore. Into the corner, it's Johnson. No subs out there, as there's a 3 on the way for Johnson, no good. No subs out of that official's timeout for the Archers. Leo, a team with some solid depth this year. So we will see some changes for them. LaGrange's three is no good. Off the top of the backboard, that'll blow the play dead.
Both teams struggling right now from beyond the arc, have yet to sink a three ball here.
Yeah, you said it there, Brandon. Over halfway through, and I don't think anyone's made a three yet. 6-4 is our score. Washington again. Manning. Washington three ball. Nope, too strong. The rebound will be for LaGrange. And Rubel will bring it up the floor. Long pass for Bontrager. Couldn't get the handle on that one. Looked like they might have been going for an alley-oop. Looked a little too far off for that. But Cademan Bontrager can do it. We saw him take to the skies against Concordia earlier this week with a couple of highlight reel dunks. You can find those on our Twitter page at 260 Sports. Also like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Three ball on the way for Rooch, and he hits. Lions got to get this ball across the timeline. They find Allen in the middle. Back out to LaGrange. Works his way into the corner and pops it back out to Rubel. LaGrange corner three. No. Rebound. Good for DJ Allen. DJ Allen with 4 points. Here's Rooch cutting in. No good. Bontrager on the rebound. He'll get out into the floor. Finds Rubel. Nice finish there for Aiden Rubel. Aiden Rubel with some points on the board now. 9-8 our score. Under 2 minutes to play here in our first quarter. Johnson on the three ball. No. Rebound by Allen. LaGrange for three. Good. Just as you say it, Brandon, it looks like a couple of three balls here falling on either side. That's LaGrange with his first points of the night. And Leah will hop out in front. Washington again, money. He's been great tonight. Marion Washington up to 8 points now for the Archers. LaGrange brings it across the timeline. He's immediately double teamed, gets through it. DJ Allen now, Bontrager in the paint, and a travel called on Bontrager.
Right now, both threes coming from the corners, so that might be the lucky shot right there.
Yeah, the corner seemed to be a popular spot for these three balls so far. Johnson takes the directions from head coach J.J. Foster. Makes his way across the timeline. 36 seconds to play here in our first quarter. We'll see if Southside just holds for the last possession. Lattimore comes around to Rooch now on the near wing. Kicks out to Washington, puts the moves on LaGrange, cuts inside, a foul call. That's a block. And it'll be 2 shots coming for Washington. Foul will be on Allen. So Washington a chance to get into double digits here in our first quarter.
Second time to the line, I believe.
I think you are correct on that one. It was 2 for 2 the last time, if I believe correctly. And first one is good there. So Lattimore will come out. And
one more substitution, I believe, for Southside.
Potentially. Coming into the game is Jerry Thomas. That looks to be it. Last one on the way from Washington. And he hits it. So Marion Washington with 10 of the 13 points here in Southside's early lead. 23 seconds to go. Into the game for the Lions is Jackson McGee wearing number 13. It's on the far side now for Trey Haichu. He drives baseline, puts that one up and rebounded down low. A foul called and it will go the other way. It will be Southside ball. That was Jerry Thomas coming down with the rebound. 9.9 to go. We'll see if Southside can put something together here. They'll make a couple of substitutions. Into the game will be Washington again and Lattimore. So it'll be the starting 5 plus Thomas out there. Looks like it'll be Johnson to bring this one up. 5 seconds. Drives inside, puts it up off the glass, no good, and that will do it for our first quarter of action. So through one, it's a 13-11 lead for the Southside Archers. We'll step aside. Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance. I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
All right, welcome back. Just underway here in our second quarter. In the hands of Washington now for the Archers. He'll pull up from 3, no good. Too hard on that one. Johnson, now his turn comes. That one's money. LaGrange in the corner. Now McGee. Miller, McGee. Back to Caden Miller. LaGrange. Miller again. Back to LaGrange. Inside for Bontrager. Outside 3 is short from McGee. It's on the floor. Southside will come away with it. Johnson now. Gives it to Washington. Back to Johnson. Drives baseline. Under the basket now. Out to Roosh for 3. No. Johnson comes away with the rebound. And Southside pulls up from 3. No good again. As we're going to have a foul call. That one's going to be on Southside, I believe. I believe that's going to be on Jerry Thomas. It will be. Still not really any foul trouble for either side. 3 team fouls for South, 2 for Leo. Actually, a correction, 3 apiece. So it'll be McGee bringing this one up for the Lions. Over to Miller now. LaGrange in the corner, back to Miller. McGee, back to Miller on the left wing. Finally tried to get it inside. Bontrager puts it up and good. Caden and Bontrager 4 points now on the day. Johnson for Roosh. Lattimore thought about the 3, said no. Had Allen on him. Washington, that 3 ball is short. Rebound by Bontrager. And up with it comes McGee. LaGrange thought about taking the 3, had Rooch closing on him quick. Now McGee. The Southside defense been pretty solid tonight on this little zone action they seem to be going with. McGee again, Miller wing. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Back out to Miller. He goes cross court and straight into the Southside bench, thrown away. Good defense by Southside, giving the Lions really nothing on that one. They've still got their looks, but DJ Allen and Cademan Bontrager really on offense down low have not been too much of a factor in this game. Southside doing a solid job of minimizing that. through this point. We're going to have another foul here. It'll be on the floor. And it'll be on LaGrange. So Rubel will check back in for the Lions. 5:26 to go here in our first half. Top of the key is Washington. Johnson coming off the screen. Back to Washington. 3-ball short. And it'll be the Lions coming away with the rebound. McGee for Bontrager. Took him a second to find it. Allen can't handle the pass, but it comes safely into the hands of Aiden Rubel. Jackson McGee over to Rubel. Inside for Allen with contact and a foul. So Allen will go to the line. That foul on Lattimore. So Allen to the line, a chance to close this gap, make it a one-point game if he hits them both. First one on the way. Nope. And we talked about this a little bit in the pregame. I believe that's 0 for 3 on free throws for the Lions. They are not a great free throw shooting team. Second one on the way for Allen. That one hits.
Sometimes the ability to convert from the free throw line is the difference between a win and a loss.
Absolutely. That state championship game Leo played in last year, just the 1-point loss, you know, 1 or 2 more free throws here and there. Not sure what the free throw stat was in that game, but you never know. That's a long two from Washington that's good. Washington up to 12 points. Middleton. McGee tries to go into Bontrager, out to Rubel. Fake the 3. No look pass to McGee in the corner. 3-ball on the way there is good. Jackson McGee for 3-ball there. A 1-point game now. 4:10 to go in our first half. Johnson 3 on the way. Short. Rebound by Bontrager. Excuse me, that was Allen. McGee making the point brings this one up. Middleton comes around to Rubel. He calls for some ball movement here. Pass for Bontrager inside. It's too long, off his hand, out of bounds. Southside takes over. Some changes made. It'll be Manning coming in, Roosh coming out. Ashton Johnson into the front court now. For Manning. Now up top is Lattimore. Far side Washington. Pulls up from 2 and 1. Amarian Washington. The mid-range jumper and 1. He'll go to the line. Amarian Washington 4 points early on in this one.
13 of the 20 points belongs to Washington right now. So he's definitely leading the way for the Archers right now in this game. Make that 14 for 21.
That'll actually be 15 now for Washington as he converts on the 3-point play. And it will be a 4-point lead now for the Archers. So the Archers coming out and starting their season strong so far. Leo is a quality opponent and is for sure a favorite in the Northeast State Conference this year. Southside, we'll see how they perform in the SAC. They'll get their season underway in about 2 weeks. Rubel in the corner. Now Heitchu tries to go inside, loses the handle. Southside gets to the floor, jump ball called. And we'll see the possession arrow will favor the Archers. So Southside will take over possession. 3:14 here to go in our first half. Johnson directing traffic. He'll give it off to Washington. Goes around for Manning. He'll drive through contact and finishes. So Manning adds his name to the score sheet. Rubel will bring it across the timeline. Southside still with the press. Rubel dribbles through a couple of Archers. Middleton tries to drive baseline, out of bounds. It'll stay on this side of the floor with Leo. So outside of the 15 points for Washington, it's 3 for Ashton Johnson, 3 for Derek Rouge, 2 for Lamontrell Manning. Rubel now at the top. Looks to drive this one inside, and the steal there. Southside comes the other way. Washington, showtime! Washington with the flush.
Beautiful fast break slam dunk there for Washington.
Washington throws it down, now up to 17 points. Floater on the way for the Lions. That one's good. That's Middleton. Washington again. Dish in the finish, a rim unkind all the way around, in and out for Thomas. Would have been a beautiful play there by Washington on the assist, but the rim said no. And Leo on the board. Rubel now on the wing. Now to the other wing for Trey Haichu, long 3-ball on the way. That one's a beauty and is good.
Nice deep 3-point shot there. Range
Beautiful
not an
shot
issue.
there for Haichu, you said it. Range not an issue there, a bit of a rangy shot, and he hits it. That's a big shot there for the Lions. Lattimore at the top of the key, inside for Johnson, and contact, no. That's a 16 foul on Leo, 1 away from being the bonus. 1:16 to go here in the half. And it'll be Johnson to the line. First one, no good.
Substitution for the Archers, number 4, Ruben, number 2, Morris.
One more shy here to go for Ashton Johnson. He's got 3 on the night so far. The Archers lead by 3 here, late second quarter. That one falls. Trey Haichu now right in front of the scorer's table. Looking to get the offense started. A minute to go. We'll see how aggressive Leo tries to be here. Again, no shot clock. Caden Bontrager inside. Tried to get that one to go. Fell way short. Allen slides in the cheerleaders, trying to keep that one alive. It goes out of bounds anyways and looks to be staying on this side of the floor. Rubel will inbound. Middleton back to Rubel. All the way intercepted by Washington. Hello, off the glass and good. Washington, 19 points in this first half. Whistle blows.
Looks like it might have stepped out of bounds.
I'm going to have to.
Oh, it's a blocking foul. My bad.
It will be a foul. It will be a blocking foul. I'm going to have to, at halftime, erase Washington's stats and just write it because I'm going to be running out of room here with the tally marks. Trey Haichu now with it. Down low to Bontrager, mid-range jumper falls way short. Coming up the floor now are the Archers. Rouge holds up, and it comes now up top to Johnson. We'll see what head coach J.J. Foster wants. 20 seconds to go. They're going to hold for the last shot here. And why not with a 6-point lead? Middleton will come and challenge, make sure, keep them honest. There is the 5-second call in Indiana high school basketball, a closely guarded call. Johnson inside, pulls up, mid-range, rebounded by Leo. Turnover, Washington long 3, nope. Rebound by Rouge, can't get it back up in time, and so we'll go to the half. We're at a score of 28-22. And we will step aside and come back with the Kelly Automotive Halftime Show. You're watching Indiana High School basketball. SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
All right, welcome back, Leo High School, the Kelly Automotive halftime show here by Summit City Sports. Alongside me on camera and color commentaries, Brandon Porter. My name's Joe Hacker. I've been calling your play-by-play tonight here for what has been a pretty solid contest so far. We're at halftime, 28-22 our score for Southside. We'll just do a quick rundown of the scoring. These are official stats. Shout out to the fine folks here at Leo High School for being so hospitable, getting us these stats. So it'll be 2 points for Manning, 3 for Roosh, 19 for Washington, and 4 for Johnson. That's for the Archers, of course. And then on the Lions side of things, it'll be Heitshoe, just the lone three-pointer. Jackson McGee, 3 points. Middleton, 2 points. Luke LaGrange, 3 points. Rubel, 2. DJ Allen, 7. And Bontrager with 2. Brandon, Southside 6-point lead here. Leo needs to come out, close this one, and improve the 2-0. What have you been seeing out there so far in our first half?
Well, right now, Southside's offense being led strongly by Washington, and that's someone that the Lions are going to have to contain, especially with him on the free throw line and limiting those fouls against him that enables him to get to those charity strikes. And they have to limit him from beyond the arc because he's gotten a couple threes already.
Yeah, Washington has been a catalyst for him. 7 of 13 from the field. He's listed at 0 of 6 for 3, but I think he's hit a couple of 3 balls. 5 for 5 from the line as well, according to these stats here. So Washington really been doing it all. He has had a stellar game to this point, playing all but 13 seconds of this game. The only player tonight to play all 16 minutes so far is Ashton Johnson. A couple others around that area, like I said, Washington just 13 seconds shy. Jalen Lattimore played 14:30. And one thing we wanted to talk about a little bit is the free throws for the Lions. We talked about it throughout the game so far. 25% at this point, 1 for 4, small sample size, but every little point counts as we get this one further and further into the game, especially if we see some bonus action coming on here, as we'll reset our fouls to 0. Brandon, you got to be able to convert from the charity stripe.
Yeah, that's one thing that you need to do. And as I mentioned earlier, and it's one thing you pointed out in pregame, charity strikes can be the difference between a win and a loss. Same thing with obviously three-point conversions. But the main thing, you get those free opportunities, that's something you got to hit.
Yeah, and by comparison, Southside, if you look at them, 6 of 7 from the line, 87%. So they are converting on those. Those 6 field goals make up the difference right now as these two teams come back out onto the floor here to get a little bit of warm-up action in for the second half. Brandon, what do you want to see here out of Leo if they're going to make this comeback here down 6 going into our last 16 minutes?
Well, right now Leo's doing a very good job getting the offensive boards. This is one thing I was talking to you during our commercial. They're coming in at 42.9 offensive rebound percentage. So that's something Southside's going to need to obviously change if they want to contain. But Leo, they're getting these offensive boards, but they're not really getting much out of them. They need to do a better job of converting on those offensive boards and put back opportunities if they're going to get back into this. And obviously they're going to have to really look for someone to take charge in this right now.
Yeah, on the rebound note, DJ Allen 6 boards tonight. He's got 3 of those on the offensive sides of things. He's a leading rebounder in the game. And so that is an area that Leo has excelled in, but it just has not worked out for him to this point. So on that note, I think we're going to go ahead and step aside here briefly once again as everybody gets set for our third quarter of action. You're watching Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance.
All right, welcome back. Third quarter action about ready to get underway here from Leo High School. And it is a 6-point lead for the Archers. It looks to be the starting lineups out for both sides so far, except for Rubel out for Trey Heitschuh to start things off here for the Lions. Heitschuh has it now. He's working out there with his brother in the backcourt, Brody Heitschuh. Comes inside now to Bontrager. Loses control of that one, and it's Lattimore taking it away. Lattimore up the floor now. Leaves it for Johnson. To Roosh, thought about the three, didn't do it. Washington. Johnson on the drive down low. Good defense there by Heitschuh. Whistle, and it'll stay on this side of the floor. It is now the Archers moving from right to left on your screen. The Lions going from left to right. Johnson will inbound. Comes into Lattimore, and they'll bring it all the way out for Lamontrell Manning. Lattimore at the top, over to Washington. 3-ball on the way, money.
That's what we talked about, Washington converting on another three.
Washington now up to 22 points, having himself a night. A contender for our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, no doubt, as there's a foul there. I believe that one will be on Lattimore.
Southside foul number 0.
And it will be.
The team's first. Checking in for the Archers, number 21, Thomas.
Thomas checks in for Lattimore. I believe Lattimore's on potentially his third foul there. Heitschuh inbounds. Gets it back. That's Brody Heitschuh. Middleton has some room, pulls up for the mid-range J and hits it. 4 points now for Xavier Middleton. Marion Washington on the far side. Comes back to the top of the point. Now Roosh. Washington catch and shoot three. That one no good. Out of bounds, coming the other way. Southside will put the pressure on here. Just making the Lions feel it a little bit. So they work their way across. Finally get it across the timeline to Trey Heitschuh. Now Brody drives, fakes a dish, and a nice finish for Brody Heitschuh. His first two of the game. Roosh, a nice finish under the basket. He's up to 5. Ball out of bounds, staying with Leo. As the two teams try a couple of quick buckets there. Bontrager finds it inside to Allen for 2 points. Allen up to 9 points. Washington to Johnson now. Rouge for 3. Back rim no good. Gets his own rebound, and it's through the legs of Thomas, out of bounds. Leo takes over. They inbound to Middleton. Heitschuh to Heitschuh. This is Trey Heitschuh. He goes back across to Brody into the corner from Middleton. They go inside to Allen, back out to Heitschuh. Over to his brother, but it was blocked by Washington. Now he's into the open floor. Feeds to Roosh for 2 points, and it's good. Middleton brings it across the timeline. Brody Heitschuh on the far wing. Down low for Bontrager. Goes to work, off the glass and in. Cademan Bontrager now 4 points. Bontrager off of his 20-point Leo debut. As there's a long shot that goes for Washington. That's a tray. 5 points already in this half. Bontrager, they're going to call him for a walk. Can't do that, and it will come the other way. That was Bontrager trying to drive, just ran into a body, took an extra step, and got whistled for it. As it is an 8-point lead for Southside. Marion Washington with his 24 tonight. Corner for Manning. Drives baseline, can't get it. Rebound, puts it up, and a foul. He'll go to the line.
We are foul number 32.
A foul on DJ Allen. That'll be his first, I believe. First one is good. That's Manning. It'll be Allen's second foul, excuse me. Second shot, no good for the Archers. The Lions on the board. Heitschuh across for Trey Heitschuh. Able to regain the handle on that one, working inside to Bontrager. Up and over is good. Damon Bontrager now up to 6 points. Johnson brings it, pull up for the three, no good, air ball. Bontrager on the rebound and a foul, that one on Manning. So 3 team fouls here early on Southside, not even halfway through our third, closing in on the bonus. The bonus is 7, double bonus 10. Again, just 3 fouls for South, but at a much quicker pace than what they had in the first half. In the corner, Middleton for 3. That's good. Washington picks up his dribble. Comes around now to the far side. Manning, baseline, gets through one and finishes. Driving is Heitschuh, no good. Rim unkind on that one, comes back out to him. Thought about the three, now he'll try it. Front rim, spins around, no good. No bucket there for Bontrager, we're gonna have a foul.
Southside foul, number 4, Rube, second, the team's 4th. Checking in for the Lions, number 25.
Rubel will check in for Leo, will check in for Heitschuh, Trey that is. And he will inbound. Bontrager, inbounds play is good. That was nicely done. So Cademan Bontrager with a few points here early in the second half. Had just 2 in the first half. Has 6 in the second half. He's up to 8. Johnson puts that one up. No good. The student section chanted air ball at him after that 3. Rubel slows up the offense. Inside to Allen, off the board, no good. On the rebound was Thomas. It's Johnson bringing it ahead now. Charges in, puts it up, no good. Couple of missed shots now for Johnson, and he's slow back. Middleton now for the Lions. 2.5 to go. It goes inside to Allen, off the glass, no good on the rim. Out in open space, that's a turnover. Middleton takes it away. Comes the other way, advantage for the Lions. Dish to Bontrager and a foul.
And both teams cooled down for a minute there. Unable to get much offensive action here, but it is the Lions to the free throw line.
We'll see if Bontrager can start converting some of these free throws for the Lions. First one, nope.
It's a 4-point game right now.
Bontrager 4 of 7 from the line on Wednesday night. Some changes being made now for the Archers. Donnie Moore checks in. Bontrager's second one hits. That'll make it a 41-38 game. Montrell Manning will bring it across, the 5'10 senior. Lattimore to Moore. Manning, cross for Washington. Thomas, and have a whistle. And a foul. It'll be on Middleton, team second. So Johnson will come back in after the quick cameo for Donnie Moore. comes into Thomas and out to Washington at the left point. Right point. Out of bounds. Stays on this half of the floor.
Yeah, smart move. Bounces off a Leo player, make sure they retain possession.
Washington. Lattimore, pass misfires, and it'll go the other way, off the hands of Thomas. So Southside not working with the same efficiency here in the last couple of minutes. We're already down to just 1:40 to go in our third quarter. That has gone flying by. Washington thought about the steal. He missed it. Middleton now on the mid-range J front rim, no good. Washington brings it across the floor. Lattimore, 3-ball, no good. And the putback attempt, I think that was Thomas that came flying through. That one also missed. 1:15 to go. Corner three for LaGrange, no good. Tried to get his own rebound, out of bounds, it'll go the other way. Our Summit City Sports crew out here at Leo High School. Brandon Porter on color commentary and the camera. My name is Joe Hacker, calling your play-by-play. Johnson getting the airball treatment from the Leo student section. It looks like they might be content here to just play this one slow and hope for the last shot. Under a minute to go. Goes inside for Lattimore. Comes back to Lattimore, and Lattimore finishes and one. And he's giving the Leo student section the business. Lattimore finishes through contact for the and one, his first points of the night. And Lattimore with a little bit of love for the Leo student section after that one. .5 seconds to go. Lattimore at the line looking to convert the three-point play. It would make it a 6-point lead for the Archers as DJ Allen checks out. Back into the game will be McGee. LaGrange is well in there now. Lattimore hits. So Lattimore with his first 3 points, and he makes them count. Some changes made for Southside. It'll be Washington and Lattimore checking out. So it'll be
Washington
Johnson
back in.
Yep, well, it'll be Washington staying in. Johnson comes out. So Donnie Moore back in there, as is Roosh, Manning, Thomas, and Washington, the 5 for Southside. Trey Heichu, Bontrager, loses the handle on it. Up there comes the Archers. Nice move there by Manning to get into some open space. 14-footer is good for Washington. And the Archers offense coming back alive here for the last minute of this quarter, down to 20 seconds. On the drive is Rubel, through the contact, no good, but it'll go to the line. Manning with his third foul. Let's see if he checks out of this one. Johnson at the scorer's table. As Rubel's shot hits, Johnson will come in. Rubel up to 3 points. Second one is up and no good. The rebound was Roosh. He gets it over to Johnson. And with 10 seconds to go, we'll see what Southside goes with here. They'll give it to Washington, and why not ride the hot hand? He goes one-on-one with Heichu, gets his way to the corner, the wing shot for Johnson, and he hits it! He hits it with the air ball chance to disrespect. Ashton Johnson makes it 6 points for him. And Southside leads by 9 after 3. We'll step aside. Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level, catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
Welcome back, Leo Lions basketball against the Southside Archers, SummitCitySports.com. Fourth quarter about ready to get underway after Johnson hitting the long 2 at the buzzer. He's up to 6 points and some style points for the disrespected Leo student section. You gotta love the student section being involved again, especially after last year. And the Southside fans on this side getting involved a little bit as well. Southside with it now. Washington. Manning comes out to Johnson, not getting the air ball treatment anymore. Washington, a 3-ball, front rim, no good. And the rebound is Allen. Rubel up to McGee. Corner for Trey Heitschuh, gets one leaning. That was Washington. The 3-ball, no good though. Johnson on the rebound. That one stays in bounds until now. It's called out, and it will be Southside ball. 9-point game here in the fourth quarter. Southside with the lead. Leo took down an SAC foe in Concordia. Johnson, 3-ball, no foul call. And McGee will bring it up. Again, Leo took down Concordia earlier this week. Concordia and Southside, both SAC teams. We'll see how they match up in the season. Leo, a Northeast 8 conference team, as McGee finishes there. Jackson McGee, 5 points. And a timeout called by Southside. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll use one as well. Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, SummitCitySports.com. Out of the timeout, it is a 7-point game here. And it will be Southside ball. They lead this one. Roosh will inbound. Rubel will watch Johnson closely for a moment before backing off a little bit. Archer's looking to get the offense set up. Comes to Thomas. He's looking for Washington, but he likes to just give it back to Roosh. Roosh goes on the drive with some contact, puts it up. Too strong off the back rim. Trey Heitschuh now in open space. 1-on-3, he'll slow up. Finds Rubel, fakes the pass, puts it up, and that one will go. Rubel, 4 points on the night. Jalen Lattimore, Roosh. Ashton Johnson back to Lattimore now on the right wing. up top for Washington. Now Washington again on the right side. Lattimore, open three, doesn't take it. Decides to drive through contact and a charge. Allen stood his ground, takes that one, and Leo will take over. And Leo is actually in the bonus. $17 fouls on the Archers, 3 for the Lions. So Leo will be shooting a 1-and-1 for the next 3 fouls, regardless of whether it's a shooting foul or on the floor. And the Lions taking their time here. McGee, 3-ball on the way from Trey Heitschuh. He hits it! Heitschuh 6-point on 2 threes. And it's a 1-possession game now. Derek Roosh. Washington. Heitschuh narrowly stole that one. The drive from Washington, a foul's called. And it is going to be on Rubel, I think. And it will be on Rubel. And so Rubel is going to stay in the game. It'll be McGee checking out as Middleton comes back in for Leo. Johnson will inbound. 5:07 to go, fourth quarter. SummitCitySports.com. We thank you for joining us here tonight. And Marion Washington loses the handle on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Arrow is going to favor the Lions, it looks like. And so it'll be Leo ball as Washington loses the handle on it. Goes to the floor, a jump ball called. Trey Heitschuh tries to kick out to Rubel. Comes to Allen after bouncing off a couple of fingertips. Now Rubel collects it. Trey Heitschuh. Leo slowing things down. Looking to get the offense set here. Heitschuh comes to the right wing. Rouge is on him. Out for Allen now. Over to Rubel. Drives through the paint, kicks it back out. Now comes to Heitschuh. Rubel looks inside for Allen. Give and go. Rubel finishes. Nicely done. Tie game. And Rubel coming up with a couple of big buckets here. He's up to 6 points.
Strong comeback for the Lions.
And the Lions force the turnover and take it away. The jacket comes off head coach J.J. Foster for the Archers as Bontrager finishes down low, and Leo back in the lead. Washington, no good on that one. Rebound by Leo. Bontrager, look out. Showtime. Oh, he missed it. Oh, my Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no. You just got to sometimes take the simple bucket. And Washington for 3, no good on the other end. Bontrager now again on the break. Slows up this time. For 3, that's Trey Heitschuh in the corner, back rim, no good. Rebound by Allen, puts it up. That one no good. Gets his own board again and finishes this time. And a timeout called by the Lions, a full timeout. We'll use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance. I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
All right, welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. Leo has come back and taken the lead. They now lead by 4, 52-48. Out of the Leo timeout. Washington up top for Manning. Goes on the drive through the paint, puts it up through contact, no good. Gets his own rebound. Now the whistle blows. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout by Southside, so we'll keep it right here. As Leo has come on strong here in the second half. DJ Allen now up to 11 points. Bontrager with the same. As the duo down low has finally got things going after a relatively quiet first half. Marion Washington, after a 19-point first half, he's now just got 7 here in the second and has slowed down. That brings his total to 26 for the night. .241 to go here.
And one thing I've noticed, and we talked about it, for Leo to come back, they had to shut down Washington. I don't think Washington's got a point this quarter.
You might be right on that one, Brandon. He's definitely not been as flashy as he was there in the first half. He's got it now. He gives it off to Lamontrell Manning. Comes to Ashton Johnson, the leading scorer from a year ago. This is Southside's opener of the season. Washington now, he's got room for 3, no good, off the top of the backboard, and will be blown dead, so the Lions will take it over. Tight shoe to Rubel, has room, tries to drive into the post now. Backboard ain't good. And a timeout for Leo. This is a 30-second timeout, but this time we will step aside. Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance.
Welcome back, Leo High School. Joe Hacker calling your play-by-play alongside Brandon Porter. Brandon, come back here for Leo. They've taken the lead. They're up by 6 now.
Yeah, they've done a lot better job converting on their chances. They're limiting the Archers with their 3 ability.
All right, so we got 5 to go. It'll be Southside ball. Brandon, go ahead.
I was just getting ready to say 2:05 to go. There's still plenty of time.
Yep.
Couple stops, a couple offensive hot streaks for the Archers, or either team really, and this, it's still well within reach for either side.
The Archers do not have fouls to give. Leo is in the bonus. The mid-range J, no good from Washington. Now Washington Johnson, rebounded by Bontrager, but they throw it away, so Southside will stay with possession here. Leo already in the bonus with 17 fouls to Southside, as opposed to just the 14 fouls for Leo, so they have 3 to give if we were to get to that point. 1:51 to go now. Roosh in the corner off the inbound. Up top for Johnson, over to Washington. Works his way around the top of the key. Lattimore for Johnson again. Tries to drive baseline, runs into Allen, dishes it off to Thomas, who finishes. Trey Heitchu at the far side as the ball comes across the timeline. Middleton. Leo in absolutely no rush here, 1:10 to go. On the drive is Heitchu off the glass and finishes. Trey Heitchu now with a couple of points. He's up to 8 off the 2 threes. Washington 3-ball on the way. That one hits. And a timeout called. Will be a full timeout for the Archers. We'll also use a full timeout. Watching Indiana High School basketball, SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance. I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
All right, welcome back. Leo High School, SummitCitySports.com. 57 seconds to play here in regulation. The inbound comes to Middleton. The press is on from the Archers, and they'll get across the timeline. Will Leo to Middleton and the foul. So 1-and-1 coming.
Now, Leo hasn't been very strong from the free throw range, especially on the first shot. So this is one that they're really looking to make.
Yep, changes will be made here. Subs coming in. It'll be Allen and Heitchu coming in for Leo. And Southside will take a 30-second timeout. So we will go ahead and use one as well. Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
All right, welcome back. Middleton to the line, shooting the 1-and-1 for Leo. They currently lead by 3. 49 seconds to go. Each team has 2 or 3 timeouts remaining. We have 2 left for Southside, 3 for Leo. 18 fouls on the Archers, 4 on the Lions. Middleton, front half of the 1-and-1. No good. Johnson now into the front court. Washington in the corner, fakes the drive, long 2 on the way. Is no good. Leo on the rebound, DJ Allen, and he finishes that one off with the lay-in. On the other side, Johnson finishes, and we're going to have another timeout called. We'll keep it right here. Johnson now up to 8 points. Washington, 29 after 10 points here so far in the second half. 7 for Roosh, 5 for Manning, 3 for Lattimore. On the Leo side of things, it's 8 for Trey Heitchu, 5 for Jackson McGee. Middleton with 7. Brody Heitchu, just 2. 3 points for Luke LaGrange. Looks like 8 for Rubel, 9 for Rubel. DJ Allen up to 13 points. And Bontrager still stuck at 11.
That was a 3-point game right now. I believe it's Leo with possession.
Yep, it'll be Lions basketball.
So if they can get a quick stop here and a three, the Archers will be in a much better position.
26 seconds to go. Leo's got to get this one across the timeline in 10 seconds, and an immediate foul will be taken by Southside. It looked like that was Rubel that had the ball, so he'll go to the line. Still a 1-and-1.
Well, that's one of those intentionals.
Yep. Actually, it'll be Jackson McGee to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Looking to make this a two-possession game. No good. Leo continues to not hit these free throws. Johnson with under 20 seconds to go. Inside for Thomas, rejected there. And another foul now. That'll be the 10th team foul. And that should put Leo in the double bonus. So they will just automatically be shooting two the rest of the way. That's only 13.4 seconds. It'll be Middleton to the line. Leo has not hit either of the intentional foul shots so far. Missed both front half of the 1-and-1 on the previous two tries. Middleton hits the first. Trey Heichuk checks in. It's a two-possession game now, 13.4 seconds to go. Leo with the great comeback here in the second half. As Middleton hits both, and that is huge. And we're going to have a foul on Rubel. 11 seconds to go. Washington, three ball on the way. Too strong. Rebound Lattimore. He's going to throw it right up. Side of the backboard. Whistle blows. 4.4 seconds to go. And Leo will take over. And that one will more than likely seal the deal on this one. We'll see if Leo can get this ball in. They'll have 5 seconds to do so. It'll be Rubel trying to get it in. And they do so. Comes the Bontrager. That's going to run the clock out. And this one goes final. The Leo Lions with the second half comeback will take the lead. And that will be it. And we'll tune in and listen to
Leo High School Athletic Department would like to congratulate Leo head coach Kerry Cockdale. For tonight's win, Coach Cockdale earned his 242nd victory as head coach of Leo, surpassing his former coach and mentor Richie Buck for most victories in Leo boys program history. Congratulations to Coach Kerry Cockdale, winningest basketball coach in Leo program history.
So you heard it there. Head coach Kerry Cogdell will be the winningest head coach in Leo basketball history. Year number 18 for him at the school. That's win 242, just 115 losses. And you heard it there, overtaking his former coaching mentor. So that is that. Leo will come away with the 5-point win on this one. They win 60-55. Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game will be DJ Allen, number 32, with 13 points on the victory. For the Southside Archers of Marion, Washington, a great effort, 29 points, just fell a little bit short, and the Lions will improve to 2-0. Southside falls to 0-1. Southside's next game will be in about 2 weeks. On December 10th, they'll take on Northside in SAC conference play, and Leo will continue their tour of the Summit Athletic Conference. They'll be at Wayne High School on Wednesday night. So, for my cameraman and color commentator, Brandon Porter, my name has been Joe Hacker. This has been a SummitCitySports.com presentation. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we thank you for joining us, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November in addition to the club training he was doing because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball, so I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me, so I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels, we did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids just able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.